Hey people, Indrid here, 3v3, Grey Suck under City, blue team. It's someone else. Who is it? Who knows? Definitely not this guy with a Techmarine, starts off with a bolt gun and has structures and repairs for support. Alongside, Lolgar with a Lord Commissar, strong offense and support, fighting in melee, begins with a refractor shield, can shoot his own fellas in the head. Lost his hat, it seems, the Mordian Iron Guard elite scheme here. Rounding off the team, Sir Gunter the Kaiser with a Lictor Alpha, a melee specialist, infiltrate and disrupt, some powerful offense and a bit of support. The red team, VagrantTable with a Warlock, a melee spellcaster that leaps into combat, some powerful disruption and support. They are zipping around here. Are they going to jump on the scouts? No. Alongside, AngryMetalGuy with another Techmarine, some Blood Ravens here. And rounding off the teams, Mostafa with a Commando knob, infiltrating hero that shoots you, stabs you and blows you up. Orky style, begins with a twin link shooter. They are being very sneaky with their eyes on some Tyranids. It's double termagants for Sir Gunter, double shooters for Mostafa. VagrantTable's Guardians are getting messed up, caught out of cover here. Banshee's being run off as well. So Warlock needs to be careful, they're very isolated. Some more guardsmen up for Lolgar. Just some tax for AngryMetalGuy, but someone else got some extra scouts up. Maybe we'll see some sniper scouts or something, double snipers up there. Lictor Alpha on the prowl. Did AngryMetalGuy lose a Marine? They did lose a Marine. Warlock getting very low. Warlock is going to die. Inspired guardsman there doing double damage, inspired by one of their friends being shot in the head. Meanwhile, oh, Lictor Alpha is going to fall, I think. Was trying too hard to get a scout model. They should have taken their win at killing a tactical marine, although I don't know how many termagants they lost there. How much is a termagant to reinforce? Damn it, I missed it. Looters on the way for Mostafa. Lictor Alpha down basically entirely in the center of the map. They should be able to revive the Warlock though, the red team. Lolgar looks like they may be trying to get the Lictor Alpha back. Techmarine's on the way too. Do you have ground pound? Ground pound's on the way for the Sentinel. Might get a pitched battle here. More Inspire Courage. Doing some good damage to those scouts who do have a sergeant and they're forced off. We are going to get a revive here. Lord Commissar's going to do the honors. They've got Carapace armor, more health regen, and they themselves get buffs when they shoot someone in the head now. I guess they get inspired by it. Can break suppression, more damage, and all that good stuff. 470 to 483. 2-1 for red. Sentinel stomps the Banshees after they were shotgun blasted there. Those Guardians are getting very low. Guardians wipe. Rangers, did they use the kinetic pulse there? Maybe I missed it. But I thought they were going to use it to save those Guardians and knock back the Commissar, but I mean, maybe the shield was up there. Yeah, his shield is probably up. Double Rangers now for VagrantTable. Warrior Brood on the way for Sir Gunter the Kaiser. Any war gear we can see, aside from that Carapace armor. Mastercrafted Bolter on the way. That's going to be bad news for those Eldar. Going to be whittled away by that piercing damage of that thing. Sluggers with burners. Double shooter boys with much dapper. And double shotgun scouts for someone else. That's what they went for. Those guys caught the wrong side of everything. So they get away pretty clean. Lost a couple of shooter boys, but that's it. Sentinel is still level 1. Did good in that fight in the center though. Got very low in it, but did get away. Looters here with a death gun. I don't know why they walk like this. Twists his entire back around. Sometimes the Vindicare Assassin and the Sniper Scouts do that as well. It's very strange. Rangers infiltrating. They do both have their Pathfinder gear, which gives them those long rifles. Gonna open up on some Tyranids maybe. Assault Squad jumping in. Lictor Alpha gets away. Do the Termagants get away? Looks like they do. Those 6 long rifles shooting at those Hormagaunts was quite nasty there. Assault Squad got very low, but looks like it was well judged by AngryMetalGuy. An assault squad now for someone else too. For this guy to be clear. Still level 1. Lord Commissar's level 2. Level 1 Lictor. Level 1... Oh, level 2 Techmarine here. Down. And a level 1 Kommando. Not sure what they were up... Oh, maybe they capped that wreck point over there. Tier 2 for Lolgar, the first one we've seen. Banshees not wanting to mess with double shotgun scouts because they will not win that fight unless the shotgun scout players fallen asleep. No battle equipment for his Guardians, say. All the power's been spent on Rangers and their rifles. A lot of damage to that Sentinel. It is being repaired, of course. Lord Commissar gets in on some attacks. We see a power sword. We do not see a power sword. Crack and bolts is popped, which doesn't help against a Lord Commissar. I'm not sure why they're using it. They should be saving that for the Sentinel. Banshees, what did you get? Aspect of fleetness over here. Picking off towards the VP. Warrior Brood got messed up. Sluggers getting low too. Sluggers are going to wipe. I think they do wipe, and those guys had burners. Former Gaunt Brood with adrenal glands can be a pretty big threat to stuff in tier 1. Down goes the Lictor Alpha. Frantic fighting down here. Red team have taken the VP. And there are still Marines and a Commando knob in play. I hear Banshees yelling. They found some Assault Marines. One of the favourite things for them to fight. They get very excited as yell. Assault Squad somehow have 2 models and got away. Shotgun blast on the Banshees. Tax dropper model as well. Warlock's doing a weird slidey thing. Oh, he stopped it. Decent Sentinel stomp. Domino knockback on the Techmarine. He's getting Signum armor up here. AngryMetalGuy. Almost level 2 on this Techmarine. This guy's level 3 and still has the default bolt gun. They have killed a bunch of Tyranids and Guardsmen, I guess. AngryMetalGuy leaves. Did the Rangers level up? They did not. Tier 2 for everyone then. Looks like someone else was the last to go. They did get double upgraded scouts and an assault squad at the end there. And some war gear. Warp Spiders on the way for VagrantTable. Always feel like they are kind of underutilized. Maybe it's just a 3v3 thing. You're typically fighting some kind of power armor and want Dark Creepers up or something. But Warp Spiders are awesome. Weird Boy on the way for Mostafa. Not as easy to use, of course, Warp Spiders. You've got to be good on your teleporting, which is some extra micro pressure when you're being attacked from multiple sides, perhaps. Dark Creepers, you just plant their feet and shoot stuff. Sergeant on the way for these fellas. Other guys do not know how to throw grenades. Banshees bashing power. Assault squad get their sergeant. He has a power sword and can do a merciless strike and jump in the scouts and a Techmarine. There's the merciless strike, which kind of seemed to hit a bit. Looks like a Razorback on the way for someone else. Rangers pushed up a lot, getting some good shots in. Need to try and separate them a little bit more than that with Assault Squad around. It is tough because if you order them to fight to shoot the same target, they typically move to the same area to do so. If you can do it from different angles, it really helps their ability to do their job with an Assault Squad that can jump them. Meanwhile, Red team having to defend the VP here. Weird Boy getting some shots in. A little melee push now from the Tyranids, scaring off the double shooters. A Lord Commissar alongside them with stubbornness. 268 to 475. Awesome piece of war gear this. Ouch. Holy crap. Commando knob with a special shooter. High explosive shells almost wiped those Hormagaunts. Good shot there. We got a Genes to the Brood for Sir Gunter the Kaiser. Powerful melee squad that can infiltrate when they're idle, which is what you're seeing here. There's your Razorback. Twin linked heavy bolter on the top. You can get inside of it and reinforce off it as an ally. Falcon on the way for VagrantTable. Basically the Eldar version of this, but it has a bit more powerful weaponry. That's why it costs more. 90 power, that thing. AY grenade from the warp spiders, who then run away. A little bit weird. Do they have anything to follow that up, though? I guess they have the Falcon to follow it up now. Yeah, because their Banshees don't have the spear. What is this? This VP still blue. That's what this is. Triple cap here for the blue team. Can the red team hit that card in tier 2? Commando grappling hooks themselves towards some warrior brood guys and is now going to blow them up with kaboom. 253 to 415. Just sowing chaos over there. The Commando knock. Ogrin's on the field for Lolgar. They're trying to get this Razorback down. AngryMetalGuy has a melter gun. And down it goes. Did you guys throw a melter bomb? Is that what happened? Perhaps. There's marked target on the Ogrins. These guys with super heavy infantry armor, so they will take extra damage from the melter gun. It's a good grenade, really well timed grenade there from VagrantTable. Superb grenade, almost wiped those Ogrins. For someone that didn't seem to care about their Guardians very much. Got them battle equipment late, did not replace the ones that they lost. That was a really good grenade. Double guardsmen with sergeants. A lot of the time you won't see them get their Commissars until tier 3 these days. Bunch of tier 3s coming in from Lolgar, AngryMetalGuy and Mostafa. And there's that Falcon untouched at the moment. Librarian on the field for someone else. These guys turning into Stern Guard veterans here. Just got to take a knee for a while. There we go. Are they turning into Stern Guard veterans or are they just getting replaced by them? I don't know. I always thought it was a bit weird they opted for that animation of just completely replacing them. I guess you have to when you are replacing the model, maybe. Not sure how it works. Looks like it's just going to be someone else and VagrantTable. Still in tier 2. Meanwhile, southwest. Genestealers flee, making funny noises. Level 2 tax. They're not pushing on the VP though. Trying to stabilize in the mid a bit. Don't want their VP being pushed after being forced to retreat or something. It's flash kits on the way for Mostafa. Webway up in the corner there. Warlock still level 1, really. Level 4, level 2, level 2, level 3, level 2. Yeah, we haven't seen crazy levels on any of these commanders. Deadly jump on the way for Lictor. Alpha also has feeder tendrils in. Lord Commissar with Fist of Brockus. Lord Commissar's done well this game, I think. Huge buffs from Stubbornness here. That was weird. Did they get spotted by something? Or were they just not infiltrated there? Scouts being sneaky, maybe looking for a grenade. There's a bunch of Daka is what they found. Rocks set up by the Weird Boys Warp Vomit. Nicely done. Can it wipe those Ogrins? I think it did. Superb. Well, Commissar goes down as well. Lolgar got hit very, very hard. Has double plasma guardsmen and they are tier 3. And I mean they don't have a VP lead, but they do have time to recover, I think. 1-to-1 cap here. Tons of firepower on those Hormagaunts who just wiped. Did they chuck them away? Carnifex on the way now for Sir Gunter. Do you get a Lehman Russ now? Because AngryMetalGuy has Melter Gun and Signum. And now Vanguard Veterans with a Power Fist. I still think you get a Lehman Russ. Maybe with Executioner. And just support the hell out of it. you do have an allied Techmarine double guardsman, and there's allied scouts there as well. Librarian falls. 186 to 363. So Gunter announcing that Carnifex is soon. What was that? Oh, that was you grappling hooking. That looked really weird on the minimap. Gene Stealers are going to have a bad day in a second. Flash gets to have their blasters, and they be doing some blasting. Leman Rush it is for Lolgar. Can it help them turn the tide? Gene Stealers are wiped because of Kaboom in retreat path there. Commando's having a grand old time. Webway going up. Falcon coming down here to help out by maybe facilitating a triple cap for the red team here. The triple cap for the blue team a little while ago. They hit back very hard. Carnifex is up and has gone for Strangled Thorn Cannon. Awesome weapon, area of effect damage to all targets, and suppresses infantry. Could do a lot here against the Orks. Especially since the flash kits can't really touch it with the blasters. They're not very good. Pretty poor actually against vehicle armor. As impressive as they look, they're much more as an anti-infantry specialized weapon. Scouts almost wiping, they get away. Big fight here. Falcon has a shield up. That's a melter bomb. Shield takes it. We have Stern Guard with Vengeance rounds loaded in, which is anti-vehicle. And a Warrior Brood with heavy melee weapons. Can they get the Falcon down? Still seems to be moving slower. There we go. Now it's sped back up. That was from the melter bomb, I guess. Carnifex in the mid. Gets a big shot on those flash kits. And a Leman Rush shows up to help out. Doesn't look like it's been upgraded yet. Still a really good tank, of course. Lolgar might be looking to get another unit on the field for some presence instead of upgrading this thing. Looters on the way for Mostafa. They had a rough fight there, it seems. Lost their double shooters. Banshees are yelling. And then they run. Commissar level 4. Uh-oh. So Leman Russ too far forward here. Haywire. Needs to keep moving that Leman Russ. Melter gun. These guys have a power fist. Although it's right at the back there, as you can see, they're getting suppressed by the Strangled Thorn Cannon. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to get to it, but they are not. Lord Commissar getting a hit in there as well. Now the Carnifex is really far forward. And that's a beamy death gun. Can he get one shot in? It can't. They did not have vision that we had there. Fire Prism on the way for VagrantTable. More looters for Mostafa. I mean, I've got a Carnifex and a Leman Russ deal with, which is being repaired. Some capillary towers going up as well. There's tier 3 for someone else. Down to 74 VPs though. What do you got here, bud? You have Signum Armor and Orbs. AngryMetalGuy also got Orbs. Warlock, Witchblade of Kernus, Providence, and Warp Throw, the full-on Angry Space Elf build. Lictor Alpha with Lone Hunter though. Opens up with a special. Doing some really good damage here. Now the scouts show up to spoil the Lone Hunter. And they're going to wipe. Oh, that guy just waited around until he died. Warrior Brood coming to help out. But that disables Lone Hunter and Lictor Alpha goes down. So Gunter down to 2 squads. Well, Warrior Brood and the Carnifex. I guess the Carnifex is in the squad. 2 units. Lord Commissar getting melted. Does get away though. Lictor Alpha goes down again. 74 to 335. Another Carnifex on the way. Can they get this contested VP back, the blue team? Falcon level 2 with shield is a big pain in the ass to deal with. Lolgar now has double Leman Russes. Both going northeast. If they can get double Vanquisher cannons, that Falcon's going to be in big trouble. So is the Predator that's on the way, but we'll see what they go for. Carnifex taking a lot of damage here. 2 beamy looters going to go down. Just left it out there for way too long. Not sure what they were looking at. 74 to 350. Fire Prism is up for VagrantTable. Lumen Russes are not being upgraded. Not sure what Lolgar wants to get here. Got their mind on something. Maybe they want Kashyyyk for the knockback grenades. Oh no, they are upgrading. Vanquisher cannon on the way. 140.25. It's not cheap to get that upgrade. But it's really effective. Beamy Looters getting shots though. That Leman Russ is very low. Looks like we have a repair bunker up, which makes sense. Capillary towers coming up from Tyranno formation. There's a Predator and another Predator. Big fight here. Falcon survives. Level 3. Can they get the assault squad? They can. Blue team do have the VP though. And they have a bunch of good vehicles being supported by the bunker. Unfortunately, they can't repair the Carnifex. See a council on the way from VagrantTable. All 3 red team heroes down. Rocket launcher Kommando looks like there. Double cap for blue. And they hold on. I mean, they've got powerful forces in the northeast. But can they defend their natural? At the moment, they have a triple cap. Well played, Lictor Alpha. So Gunter the Kaiser there. Nob squad on the field for Mostafa. Gonna be a big threat and a good force for capping. They're leaving that cap for those Vanguard veterans, and they are off. These guys are fully upgraded. No, they don't have their hammers. Some webway support here. The Warlock. Gonna go follow that Nob squad. And get angry at some point and start chucking stuff around, I guess. Me guy is dead, says AngryMetalGuy. He's over here. He's quite dead. What can they do about this Nob squad? I mean, they can suppress them with this. Make them pop their frenzy early, maybe. There it is. Are they going to use it? Not yet. Kommando Nob back to their feet, thanks to the Warlock. Double Predator tanks now for someone else. And that suppression's doing great work. But the Carnifex is now under threat. With this Power Fist Vanguard veterans, they got suppressed by a high-powered shot, I think. And there's another shot from the Stranglethorn. Tanks are not shooting them. I mean, they're shooting at a legit target. It's a decapping Warlock. The Carnifex survives. That thing needs to stomp back to base, I think. I know they're low on VPs, but that thing is not going to survive another fight. And it's level 2 now. I think it's worth stomping it back to base. You're not that far away. Here comes another Carnifex. Looks like they are taking it back, maybe. Librarian with a 4-staff. Good way to stop caps. Up in the northeast, it's turning red. Look at this now. Bloody hell. Falcon, double fire prisms and double tanks and beamy looters and rangers that can kinetic pulse. They got one of the Leman Russes down. We do have Kashyyyk and they are indeed getting grenade launchers. Now blue team send all their stuff back up north. Second Carnifex has a venom cannon. Well, technically the third. Second on the field with a venom cannon. Looks like the webway's been found over here. Other webway down here. We're doing this. Looks like we're doing this. 58 to 205. Blue team going for it. Bioplasma gets a really good shot on that fire prism, actually. That's some range on that thing, eh? How did he even know it's back there? Stern Guard with Hellfire loaded in. They might want to get their Vengeance rounds in. They are switching to them. There we go. Lord Commissar goes for the decap. Commissar might go down though. Lots of damage pouring in from those warp spiders. Oh, but then they get a pulse of healing from Stubbornness. 46 to 205. Predators pushing forward, trying to create space. Down goes the Fire Prison. They also got the Falcon, you know. Rocks. Down goes the Predator. Venom Cannon Carnifex doing some great work. Where's the Lehman Russ? Just hanging out back here. You didn't push with me, says someone else. I think they're talking about that Lehman Russ not moving forward. Blue team getting their natural back. Lehman Russ is now pushing forward. Kashyyykin make their way northeast. Lord Commissar now level 7. This guy's a force. Another Predator for Angry. And another Carnifex. Why do you need anything else? Lictor Alpha jumps into a whole bunch of trouble here. Including a Nob Squad. Trying to do some feeder tendril stuff and just keep them away from the VP. But they go down. Nob Squad takes them out. 46 to 172. Techmarine down up here. And we just saw the Lictor down. Third Pred on the way, says AngryMetalGuy indeed. Angry Metal Predators. There's that Force Barrier. Awesome anti-capping tool. Predators don't seem interested in fighting at the moment. Afraid of the knobs, you could get close to anything and destroy it. Need to choose their targets wisely here. The Stern Guard should actually be using Kraken Bolts against a Nob Squad. They are heavy infantry. Mark target up on them there. There we go. Now they've switched the Kraken Bolts. Down goes the Predator though. Northeast looks safe. Some Spore Mines put out by one of the Carnifexes. Double Stranglethorn and one Venom Cannon looks like. That one's really low though. It's getting beamied. Lots and lots of beamies. Stern Guard trying to cap with their faster capping trait, but the Weird Boy says no. Red team making a move on the northeast. Big move on the northeast, it looks like. Some mines dropped in. Lehman Rush trying to hold the line by itself. Here come Fire Dragons now. I don't think it can deal with this. Haywire goes off. There's a Fire Prism as well. Trying to save it with a Basilisk Flare, and here comes the Lord Commissar. Those guys did not follow in. Maybe they can get it done now though. Down it goes. Looks like, yeah, Blessing of the Omnissiah on there for the red team. Two of the Predators get away. Techmarine gets revived. 42 to 161 on the VPs. What is this? Oh, they're going after the Carnifexes with the web with the Haywire. The Haywire hit them both. Well, it looks like it. 34 to 161. Mostafa asking for a gate at the top. A webway gate is what they mean. Is that the Lictor? It is. Got a decap as well. Blue team may be able to get this back as well. Kashyyykin, which have a fast capping trait, can grab it quite quickly. Banshee's in a bad spot. Banshee Exarch gets away. Red team get the natural back. It's going to be a 2-to-1 for blue. They have a single here for a short duration as well. And there's the 2-to-1. They are very low though. And look at this. This is no good for them. Commando's going through to try and decap. Still level 2 Lehman Russ here. This Predator's level 1. All of the Predators of AngryMetalGuy are gone. Everyone got full power? I think so. Has there been that much power bashing in this game? I guess that's why everyone can churn out this tier 3 stuff. 1-to-1 cap here. But not for long. There's the flesh hook. Pulls the Kommando off the cap. High powered shot as well. They're trying to get that Kommando out of there because that rocket launcher is so dangerous. The Venerable Dreadnought drop is this? I think it bloody is. Coming in from someone else. Mark target on those flash kits. Venerable seems confused. Uses the charge offensively. Taking a bunch of damage here. There's Emperor's Fist. Can it get away? Here comes a haywire. No, down it goes. It's going to go down, I think. Yeah, Knob Squad coming in. Down it goes. Gets 10 seconds of stoicism. Can it do it? Can it kill? Nope. Thought it was going to kill another Knob Squad model there. 18 to 129. 2-to-1 for blue. I mean, they seem to be able to respond to these VP threats quite well. Carnifex dies just as I say that. Why do I say words? Another Carnifex coming in. Oh, it's going to go after that Fire Prism. Look. Fire Prism saw it, I think. Still got that one shot in. Knob Squad on the prowl. On the rampage. The tank does not want to mess with them. Here comes a Swarm Lord for Sir Gunter the Kaiser. If your other big alien monsters keep dying, get another one with lots of swords. Lictor Alpha is a boss here, level 4 with Lone Hunter. An absolute menace. And it survived though. Does not survive. GG says a bunch of players, 2-to-1 for red. Looks like they've done enough. Fun game though, eh? Back and forth like crazy. This is what happens when nobody bashes the power. And there it is. Red team have it at the end. Techmarine level 9 for someone else, eh? Bunch of rocks dropping here. That's a cool shot. Level 8 Lord Commissar. Level 4 Lictor Alpha. Level 4 Warlock. Level 7 Techmarine, and a level 6 Kommando Knob. Well, there you have it, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.